Ah! Ow! Again! 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 Hi and welcome, my name is TheNordicDane. Today we're gonna try something new and exciting. We are gonna do an unboxing video because it was my birthday a week ago and my mom was so amazing that she basically gave me a brand new chair so that I don't have to sit on this crappy chair and can actually sit comfortably. So let's go. This is the chair in question. I did have some technical issues, so I already did cut through, unfortunately, but let's see what's in it because I have not gotten that far yet. This is a SUPON 110 that I found on Amazon for a fairly good price of $179. Okay, so first of all we have a lot of different pieces, and this looks like it's so satisfying with the bubble wrap. It's like, I feel like a kid again. And down here we have two boxes which are kind of heavy. Okay, so down here we have what seemed to be the base of the chair, and I spot another box. Wow, so this box is full of all the different kind of screws. Oh, and this is also just the other part of the base. This is the lift and the lock for the back position and the height. And another box in here. I really do hope that whenever I get to the assembly part that I don't need a screwdriver, because I don't have a screwdriver. Oh, and this is like the, I guess the hydraulics. Okay, so I had another technical difficulty, and I guess this is what happens when you do your first unboxing video and you don't really know how to set it up with having my phone as my microphone, as my camera cannot record audio. I also just found out that apparently there is no manual to assembling, so this is gonna be fun. Okay, so first we need to have the base. It's a really heavy base. This is not some cheap plastic. As you can see, I'm almost struggling with just bending this, which I would say is a good sign. I also did spend $200 on it almost, so you know, hopefully it shouldn't be cheap plastic. Okay, so there's no click, but yeah, there's no click, but it doesn't really, I don't think it's gonna like come out in any way. There's a slight sound when doing this, and I think it's due to the fact that it's not 100% on, or that there's a slight, you can bend it up and down, but we'll see if that's gonna be a problem, or maybe it's just this one. So all of them did have the actual slight loosiness. Twisting this around on the floor, I am on carpet, but there's no squeaky sound or anything, which is really good. And it feels really good, it feels really smooth. I was thinking of actually buying some wheels, but it doesn't look like I need to. I do, however, notice that on this one, the wheels are not turning. They're kind of stuck, or they're kind of difficult to turn around. It also does look a little bit more dusty than the others. The other wheels are fine, they spin. But this one does not go for like a full round even before it stops. Yeah. Seat. Ow. See, if I had opened up this earlier, I would have realized there is a piece of paper right here that might actually have the instructions. Yeah. These are the instructions. Oh, this smells really new. It smells like that leather kind of smell that you have in like new cars. Interesting. Again, this is really heavy, like really heavy. I need to get this mounted onto the base. Done. I did read, however, that there should be a cover for it. Cool, so I found the cover. The cover was at the bottom of this piece that I luckily had not thrown out yet. Perfect, so this is like a... It is slightly oily, but it stings. It stings like it's new. So, oh, this one is also slightly oily. So that is why it's oily. It's been with this part, which is just newly oiled, but this definitely looks like the way that it should be put. All right, next bit. I like that they have color-coded these with like a bluish color on them, but there's nothing on this signifying that, you know, these screws for here or something like that. Perfect. Now let's connect this to this. Apparently the only thing that connects these two are pure pressure, so I shouldn't use any screws for this. There, I was like, that doesn't feel safe. Yeah, that feels way better. Perfect. I gotta test this really quick. Oh, this is comfortable. This is really comfortable. So the seating is like, when you sit on it, it's kind of soft, but it's not too soft. So it doesn't feel like you're sinking in. That's really nice. That feels really good. Okay, moving on to the next part. Again, with the good smell of new and fresh. Feels good. Is that it? That was pretty easy. Ow! Ah, my head. Let's align these. This is where you might want to get someone. Now I've been trying to do this for like 2 minutes already. Okay, so when you get the first one, the second one is easier, and the third, hopefully, can you please be easy too? Yes. Okay, so far so good. Let's get the armrests on. This definitely looks right. This definitely doesn't look right. Okay, let's see. I have one of them here. Again, color-coded. One of them being blue, one of them being white, and I don't know why. I am gonna put it up here because I am pretty tall. Again, I like how it feels. It's soft, but not too soft. Okay, here goes. Oh, this feels good. I like how there is like padded leather on the armrest too. That feels really good, and it has like a nice way of curving down so it's not just straight. Oh, this is good. The headrest for me, I'm 6'1". The headrest actually feels in a pretty good position. Oh, I could possibly sleep here. So there's a lock, and if I unlock it, this height feels good. I am almost at a 90 degree, if not completely 90 degree angle with my legs, which is really nice. I feel pretty good. I am comfortable. I am legit in a comfortable chair right now. So now I will be trying this chair out for a couple of days, see how I feel about it in a couple of days, and finish the video. Wrong one again. Finish this video with a review, so let's jump in time. And here we are, 2 weeks later-ish, about 2 weeks, and I have really enjoyed this chair. It's a really good chair. Some of the things that I talked about in the video, I have found out why or how they happened, and I also made a list with sticky notes. So here are my sticky notes with a bunch of things that I want to talk about at the end of this video. So let's go through them. First off, the wheel. The wheel, I have not had any problems with the wheel at all. I actually think that the problem might just be gone because I tried looking for it and I can't find the stickiness on the wheel. Next thing, the pillow strap. One of the things that I didn't like about this chair was the straps, which are basically these straps, as you can see here, that I did not like. But honestly, they don't bother me. I don't look at it in that way. And otherwise, there's also the strap for the pillow. But again, doesn't bother me. And I don't see why I was bothered by this in the first place. Next up, the armrest. So I wrote armrest took 30 minutes. And the reason for that is putting on the armrest, probably the most time consuming thing that I did with building this chair. And I did have some trouble, however, afterwards with the armchair not becoming loose, but I didn't tighten it enough when I built this in the first place. And so it did have a lot of screechy sounds, like leather to leather kind of sound. I then re-tightened the screws and haven't had the problem since. Next up is how long it took to assemble. So this whole process, even though I cooked it down to this video, took about an hour and a half to assemble. I have never done this before, so it might just be me, but I definitely underestimated how long it was gonna take making this chair and put it all together, especially when you've never done something like this before and you're kind of out of your depth. Next up is the armrest height. So for me, I am 6'1". The armrest is really good for me. I have relaxed shoulders. I don't have too relaxed shoulders, and they are perfect in a 90-degree angle for me. If you're not 6'1", this might be a problem for you with this chair, because there is no way for you to change the height of the armrests. Last thing I wrote down is the footrest. I love the footrest. I have been using the footrest so many times, and it's so nice because not only is the footrest pretty far out, you can scooch it in, and if you scooch it in, it kind of becomes a bigger seat. See, now I'm sitting with my knees up high, so I feel really comfortable being able to do this and put my feet up like this and maybe sit like this for a little bit and then change it back to a more ergodynamic position, because this is definitely not healthy in the long run. But again, you have the support back here, and so you have the ability to lay back like this, and I honestly feel really comfortable. Overall, I really enjoy this chair. I have been so happy that I got this chair. My back is hurting less, like way less from before, and I generally just feel better. I still catch myself not sitting in a correct posture, but I am definitely sitting in a better posture, and I am definitely more aware that I am not sitting in a correct posture so that I can do something about it. All in all, I would give this chair 5, if not 6 Viking helmets. This is an amazing chair. It fits for me personally really well. And if you're above 6'1", I would probably not recommend this either, as your feet will not be in a 90-degree angle. This chair right now is as tall as it can be, and that is perfect for me and my height. I'm 6'1". The problem is that if you're taller than 6'1", you're gonna have an issue here, as this chair cannot get any taller. But for me, this chair is perfect. I love it. I am so glad. Thank you, Mom, for giving me this as a birthday present. I've been using this in my latest streams, and I have really enjoyed it. If you like this video, please go and like the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. You're also more than welcome to come and follow me on Twitch. My handle is TheNordicDane, and I hope to see you at some point. Thank you so much for watching, and be safe.